Jed, West Virginia's offense looked like it's going to have a lot of weapons this year. Where does the line come in how many different things you can do and realistically rep and practice, to have ready to use in a game?
Well, the beauty of it's this: when you have personnel back that's battle tested at almost every turn, to some extent you can empty the bag and you can start getting pretty creative from a play selection standpoint, from a concept standpoint. I mean, last year we saw an offensive football team that made a tremendous improvement in one key area, and that was red zone touchdown production. Now, there's a couple key areas that I'm sure we would like to build on this year: third down production, third down efficiency, and then maybe even cutting down some of those turnovers. But you got to maintain with the success we had in the red zone. But and part of that will be creativity, but it all comes down to execution. And then you can also get a little creative on third down and try and get some production there to keep those chains moving. But you got to mitigate those turnovers as well. But I think Jake and Dana can get pretty creative, and you can throw whatever you want to out at will and against these receivers in the O-line because they've been through it together.
Folding that into your experience, if you go into something for a week and you say, hey, we'd like to use this formation or this set and these plays off of it, how many times do you have to rep it before you feel comfortable running it in a game?
Well, there's an old adage that it takes 1,000 reps to get rid of a bad habit. So the question to the debate is, how many reps does it take to develop a good habit? And I don't know if anybody can give you a clear-cut answer, but if you have an already existing continuity and relationship with your receivers and with those around you, I think it's a matter of nuance. If you're just creating a new package, it might be elements that are just used differently, conceptually, that you've run before, route combinations that you run before, just not with this look, just not with this package. So it's probably not as difficult as you might surmise because you've done those things with those guys before.